In the school garden, there are 4 rows of carrots. There are 6 carrot plants in each row. How many carrot plants are in this garden? In this lesson, you will learn how to represent multiplication by using arrays. You know that a multiplication equation shows equal groups. For example, 4 times 3 equals 12 could be 4 boxes with 3 softballs in each box. That would be 12 softballs. We also know that an array is an arrangement of equal groups. Each group is in its own row. The rows go across the array. This array has 3 rows with 7 circles in each row. The array shows 3 times 7, 3 equal groups of 7 circles. There are 21 circles in all. 3 times 7 equals 21. Let's try to solve the carrot problem and figure out how many carrot plants are in this garden. The carrot plants are in an array. Each group is in a row. There are 4 rows with 6 carrots in each row. That means there are 6 columns. In an array, the columns go down. This array is 4 rows by 6 columns, 4 groups of 6 carrots. We can read an array from left to right to build a multiplication equation. So this is 4 rows times 6 columns. 4 times 6 equals 24. There are 24 carrot plants in the garden. Some students think an array represents addition. This array has 3 groups of tomatoes with 5 tomatoes in each group, 3 rows and 5 columns. 3 plus 5 equals 8, but an array does not mean to add the rows and columns. There are a lot more than 8 tomatoes in this array. In an array, we can add equal groups or multiply rows times columns. So to show the 15 tomatoes in the array, we could add the groups of 5, 5 plus 5 plus 5, or multiply 3 times 5 to show that there are 15 tomatoes in this array. Here's a correct story to go with the tomato array. We planted 3 rows of tomatoes. There are 5 tomatoes in each row. 3 times 5, 3 rows and 5 columns. Here's our array with 3 rows and 5 columns of tomatoes. What would the array look like for the expression 2 times 7? The first number in a multiplication expression shows the rows. There are 2 rows. The second number shows the columns, so there are 7 columns. 2 rows and 7 columns. Here's 1 row of 7 flowers and a second row of 7 flowers. To write a story to match this array, we could think about having 2 rows of flowers. Rosie has 2 rows of flowers. There are 7 flowers in each row. How many flowers does Rosie have? Rosie has 14 flowers. 2 times 7 is the same as 14. What would the array look like for 4 times 8? Here are 3 arrays. Let's decide which one matches that expression. 4 times 8 means 4 rows of 8 columns. The array of cucumbers shows 4 rows, and then a group of 8 more, not 8 columns. This is 4 plus 8, or 12 cucumbers total. It does not match 4 times 8. How about the corn array? Again, there are 4 rows, but there are 8 corn total in this array. There's only 2 columns. The corn shows 4 times 2, 4 rows with 2 in each row. It does not match 4 times 8. How about the red peppers? This array has 4 rows with 8 columns, 4 rows with 8 peppers in each row. That's the correct array for 4 times 8. And it shows us that 4 times 8 equals 32 because there are 32 peppers in the array. In this lesson, you have learned how to represent multiplication by using arrays.